Hello my dear students, in this lecture we are going to see one previous year gate numerical based on the vapor compression refrigeration cycle, that is VCR cycle. This question was asked in GATE 2018 for 2 marks in set 2. Now this question is based on the vapor compression refrigeration cycle, that is VCR cycle. Now the question is, a standard vapor compression refrigeration cycle operating with condensing temperature of 35 degrees Celsius and an evaporating temperature of minus 10 degrees Celsius develops 15 kilowatt of cooling. Now here it is a standard VCR cycle without losses, right? And the condenser temperature is given 35 degrees Celsius and the evaporator temperature is given minus 10 degrees Celsius, and it develops the 15 kilowatt of cooling. The meaning of this statement, that is 15 kilowatt of cooling, means the net refrigerating effect is given 15 kilowatt. Therefore we can say the net refrigerating effect is equal to 15 kilowatt, right? Then the pH diagram shows the enthalpies at various states. Now here on y-axis they have given pressure, and on x-axis they have given enthalpies in kilojoule per kg and pressure in kilopascal on y-axis, right? And various enthalpy values are given on x-axis, and on y-axis pressure values are given, right? Again, if the isentropic efficiency of compressor is 0.75, now here there are losses in the compressor and the efficiency of compressor is given 0.75, which is isentropic efficiency, means there are losses in the compressor, right? The magnitude of compressor power in kilowatt is, now they are asking compressor power means work of compressor in kilowatt, right? This is the fill in the blank question. Unit is mentioned, you have to type here numerical value, and they are mentioning that correct to the 2 decimal places. Up to 2 decimal places we have to correct the answer, right? Now my dear students, here pH diagram of the VCR cycle is given. Now the very first process is 1 to 2 is compression. Let us say here it is given that compression starts on dry saturated vapor state. Therefore let us give the names. Now here the compression starts at 1, right? And from 1 to 2 there is a actual compression because efficiency of compressor is given, right? But this 1 to 2 is reversible, as it is mentioned that standard VCR cycle, therefore it is reversible adiabatic, that is isentropic compression. 1 to 2 is isentropic compression. Now 2 to 3 is condenser. Now here, therefore here will be the 3 condenser, and 3 to 4 will be the throttling. Here 0.4 will be here, and again 4 to 1 is the evaporator, right? This is your standard VCR cycle, and in standard VCR cycle 1 to 2 is reversible adiabatic compression, right? But there is actual compression, they have already given there is a efficiency of compression, right? Now my dear students, here net refrigerating effect is nothing but evaporator load, that is from 4 to 1, this load is called net refrigerating effect. Now from here we can say H1 is 400 kilojoule per kg, H2 is 475, and H3 and H4 are 250 kilojoule per kg. Let us write them. Therefore H1 is nothing but 400 kilojoule per kg. H2 value you will find from the graph, that 475 kilojoule per kg, and H3 which is nothing but H4, because 3 to 4 is a throttling process, and during throttling enthalpy is constant, which is nothing but 250 kilojoule per kg. These enthalpies are given. Now my dear students, now here net refrigerating effect. Net refrigerating effect is nothing but for process 4 to 1, that is evaporator. Therefore the net refrigerating effect is nothing but, we can say H1 minus H4, and as these enthalpies are given in kilojoule per kg, therefore this net refrigerating effect will be in kilojoule per kg, right? Now therefore we can calculate net refrigerating effect is equal to, here H1 is 400 minus H4 is 250, which is nothing but 150 kilojoule per kg. But my dear students, already they have given 15 kilowatt of cooling, means net refrigerating effect of 15 kilowatt, right? But here it is in kilojoule per kg. So to convert kilojoule per kg, if I multiply this kilojoule per kg with kg per second, that is mass flow rate, then answer will be kilojoule per second, that is kilowatt, right? Therefore we can say the net refrigerating effect in kilowatt is equal to mass flow rate of refrigerant into H1 minus H4, right? Therefore from this the equation unit will be kilowatt. Therefore, the net refrigerating effect in kilowatt is given 15, which is equal to mass flow rate into H1 minus H4 is 150 kilojoule per kg. Therefore, my dear students, from this we can calculate mass flow rate is equal to 0.1 kg per second. This is the mass flow rate. Now let us find the work of compressor. Now from 1 to 2 it is isentropic compression. Therefore, we can say isentropic work of compressor is equal to here isentropic work of compressor is equal to H2 minus H1. And my dear students, this answer will be in kilojoule per kg. Right, this answer will be kilojoule per kg. Let us find H2 is 475 minus H1 is 400. Therefore, isentropic work of compressor is equal to, we can say 75 kilojoule per kg. But my dear students, this is the isentropic work and they have given isentropic efficiency. Means there are some losses, right? As the efficiency is given, that means there are some losses in the compressor, and compressor is a work consuming device. We know that compressor is a work consuming device, and if there are losses in the work consuming device, the device will consume more work, right? Definitely it will consume more work. Therefore, efficiency of compressor is defined as, it is nothing but isentropic work of compressor, isentropic work of compressor divided by actual work, because actual work will be definitely more than isentropic work because of the losses, and as it is work consuming device. This concept already we have seen in Brayton cycle as well as in Rankine cycle. From these topics directly we will take this result. Therefore, we can say the actual work from the compressor, is equal to isentropic work, W isentropic, divided by efficiency of compressor, isentropic efficiency of compressor. Therefore, actual work from the compressor is equal to, actual work is 75 and efficiency is 0.75, right? From this we will get answer is equal to 100 kilojoule per kg, 100 kilojoule per kg. But my dear students, they are asking power here, the magnitude of compressor power, right? They are asking compressor power, and power is nothing but it is in kilowatt. This answer is in kilojoule per kg. Now, if I multiply this answer with, let us say, kilojoule per kg is multiplied with kg per second, that is mass flow rate, then answer will be in kilojoule per second, which is nothing but kilowatt. Therefore, here we have to find power in kilowatt. Therefore, the power is equal to, we can say power is equal to mass flow rate of refrigerant into actual work of compressor. Therefore, is equal to mass flow rate is 0.1 into actual work is 100 kilojoule per kg, which is nothing but 10 kilowatt. This answer will be in kilowatt, right? Therefore, the answer for this question is 10 kilowatt. And my dear students, here they are asking in kilowatt, and in this fill in the blanks you have to type the answer, and there is no provision for typing the units. Therefore, here only you have to type numerical value, that is 10, and you will get 2 marks for this answer. Thank you, dear students. In next lecture we will see one more numerical on this refrigeration topic.